LeBron was watching that.
The world. I hope it stays exactly where you at.
Super excited to get the second episode. Yeah, we're paying, but if it means keeping Lamar, Timmy, what's going on, y'all?
The Guys Huddle.
Welcome back to another episode of the Guys Huddle. Here with us today is K.I., the old man with the cold plan. How we doing, man?
Gang, since potty train. I'm just here ready to talk about everything,
And we've got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about. A lot of teams started training camp today, and then plenty more tomorrow as well. How we doing over there, Big Timmy?
Good as ever, Got man KI out here. I know why you brought him on board, though, to help your division out later on. So
No, I didn't bring him.
you made a special call to make sure you had some backup today, huh?
How we doing, Che?
I'm all right, man. I'm ready to talk about the summer league, a little bit about the NBA.
Ooh, Summer League. We will be giving out flowers today on Summer League. I will let you guys know that. It's a guy who was very underrated, in my opinion. I was told by Trey about this guy about 2 months ago, and I followed him through Summer League, and this motherfucker has been awesome. So I will give Trey his flowers today.
We'll get to that part. First thing I wanna go over is I want to do our NBA updates. I want to go ahead and get that out of the way first.
Nobody talk about Dame.
We got a lot of updates.
I mean, there's not much to talk about.
New reports come out today that James Harden and the GM of
The Philadelphia 76ers.
They said there was I don't know the proper term or exactly, but severed isn't the proper word that they used, but that's what word I'm going to use, a severed relationship. And there's been reports today that was a what we call fake news.
Was it reported by Fox? Oh,
so
Basically, get us canceled quick.
Yeah.
It's also been reported that he has a whole picture of James Harden plastered over his office wall, and they talk regularly. So this report, I don't know where it came from. If Trey, if you want to look, if you find that, I don't know.
I would have to say that James has a little bit of pull. Doc Rivers no longer works there.
Yeah.
So he has to have some type of a.
Hey, if Doc Rivers getting fired means someone has pull, I had pull.
Yes.
Yeah. He was gone. He was as good as gone.
Yes. I don't know. James said he didn't want him there. So But listen, everybody who has signed a contract has been traded.
Yeah.
So everybody who's got that a contract extension, they're gone already. So I don't know what the big deal is. I understand Dame wants to go to Miami.
Yeah.
But Miami don't really got enough to give for him. Let's just put that on the board.
It was reported 4 first rounds. Tyler Herro and somebody else. I don't remember.
Tyler fucking Hero and 4 first rounds.
And they wanted somebody to take.
I wouldn't give him 4 first rounds. I don't care who you are.
First of all, you're a Miami fan, and you would give him Bam and 3 first rounds.
Yeah, no, he definitely do that.
I would. Yeah, I would.
Then they'd go. Then they go signing. They'd trade for Ayton.
No.
Oh, immediately. Ooh, you a dirty magician. That'd be nasty.
Nasty like good or nasty like bad?
Like great.
I feel like everybody.
Dame down there with playoff Jimmy and fucking Ayton.
Don't ever disrespect the Miami Heat like that. We do not want
Ayton
trash ass. I do not want DeAndre
outside of Bam. I already did that, buddy.
Oh, I could hear,
Yeah, we could definitely hear
You
it.
didn't.
I did. I just muted it.
Oh, why we heard
Until
it.
you pressed the
Trey, as much as we argue on this show, I'm sure we've had plenty of conversations about this.
So you would, Trey.
I'm not taking his dumb.
Would you switch
contract.
Bam out of bail with DeAndre Ayton. I mean, basically they do the same
Not for
thing.
contracts, I sure as hell would.
I mean, except for DeAndre Ayton.
Don't play as good as D, but he got better offense.
Yeah.
Sadly, which is crazy.
I can't even argue that. I watched that man miss so many bunnies during the playoffs.
He
That's
still
what,
made
that's
more
what pissed me off.
in the finals.
Yes,
still
he might have made more
shots
shots,
than
but
Jimmy.
He scored
You
more
cannot
points
miss
than
those.
Jimmy.
You can't miss those buckets.
He scored more points than Jimmy in the playoffs.
Here we go again. Here we go.
Jimmy
I'm
had
not,
like
you
a
know what?
50
I'm
burger.
not gonna hate on.
Some would say, some would say,
Here we
Jimmy.
go.
I'm not gonna do it.
Listen.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I just felt like my shit went out
Yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah, hold on. Let me fix it for you.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna fix you something strong here in a minute.
But
What you feel like, Big Timmy?
the Pacers were all in on him. They won them.
Yeah, no, I would have took him.
Oh, on Dame, what you give up? Do you give up Halliburton?
Oh, you talking about for the Pacers? Jesus.
Come on, big.
Sorry,
Timmy.
yeah. No,
Did-
I was.
No, I don't give up Halliburton. I swear,
No,
I don't.
hell no. I would
I
never give
don't.
up.
I fucking don't. Who you give up? Turner?
No, we give up like one of our younger guys outside of there, like
You got to give him something.
Mathurin.
I mean, you got to give right.
Well, yeah,
give
we'll give him
no.
Mathurin. We'd give him
Right, no rights. You got to give him.
You're gonna have to give him something else.
Hold on.
Every pick in the book.
Yeah, we'll give him
You would
every
have
pick
to.
they want. We give him 3 first rounders. We give him Mathurin, and we give him
Y'all want to know
the
what's
guy that can
scary?
shoot you out the gym or in
Do
the
you
gym.
guys who has
Buddy.
the most?
Buddy, we give him Buddy too.
That is
Buddy
not a-
Hill.
Buddy.
Oh, God, be so
And
mad.
3
Either-
first rounds.
Listen.
That's better than what?
No,
That's better than Tyler Hero in 4 first rounds.
not a chance.
The both.
There was also another player in that trade. There was
Oh,
Tyler
yeah.
Hero. I want
and who?
Duncan Robinson.
That's the same exact player.
Yeah, dude. Like
Him and
20
Tyler
Two
Hero. is the
shooters
same
and 4
as-
first-round picks, but
And we have at least one shooter, a really good young prospect.
like he's a really good young prospect.
But,
Hasn't
hey,
stepped a foot
but
on the
after
NBA
that-
court yet. Though.
No, yes, he
Is
has.
that-
He just
He
won
has.
rookie
You're full
year.
shit.
Hey, but that's who you want to send to Portland. Like, hey, look, we know you just picked up the number 2 pick, who litty as shit. We gonna hand you Tyler Hansbrough.
Tyler Hansbrough.
I mean, we gonna have you Hero and fucking no. That doesn't make sense.
Let's give him a young guy like Ben Mathurin.
No,
Yeah, Ben Mathurin.
Portland's
I wouldn't do it anyway. I don't want to.
Portland's not going for that.
If we can somehow get Dame and Halliburton in the backcourt, though,
Then we'd have no bigs.
Yeah,
we stop Turner.
and then you get DeAndre Ayton
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that whole contract.
First of all, I don't know why you are so down on DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, I can think of plenty of reasons why I'm down
I
on
don't
DeAndre
know.
Ayton.
First of all, I don't know if you look at men lie, women lie, numbers don't. DeAndre Ayton.
Okay, look, show
gets
me the numbers
active.
in the playoffs. I can tell you the numbers because
He's
we had the argument about it.
It's
Man doesn't even average a double-double in the playoffs. First off, you're getting paid to be averaging a triple-double.
no, he's not a triple.
He's a max player, right?
Right, but all max players are not triple double guys.
Especially big man.
He should be a double-double.
Draymond Green just got a fat bag and he can't.
You don't think he can put up a double-double if needed? And
Yeah,
don't say it wasn't needed because it
and
definitely was.
Every night.
It was needed in the playoffs. Hell yeah!
10 and 10.
That's his numbers. 10 and 10.
10.
Barely. Okay.
With-
fine, I guess.
Thank you. I
With
appreciate
5
that.
turnovers.
Barely with 5 TOs. Oh, does that even fucking count, Ryan? With
Right.
5 turnovers?
DeAndre Ayton does average a double in the
How-
playoffs.
Right.
How
All
much?
right. I thought he was lying.
His whole career.
I thought it was
Whoa.
cat.
3
Whoa.
times, and his numbers are like almost the same as the regular season.
Okay.
And what is his numbers in the playoffs, Trey?
16 and 10 and a half.
But what?
On 60. Wait, hold on.
What's it? What's his turnovers?
No, they're not going to be very high. He's a big man. You shouldn't have brought that one up.
Right.
Won a game
One.
on
16.
And you're getting paid max money.
some max guys.
Draymond just got
Yeah.
200 mil.
It's Draymond Green. He has 4 reasons on why he should deserve that.
Because of what he
Because he got drafted to the Warriors, huh?
That's what he
Ayton
did.
also shoots 63%
Big Timmy.
from the field.
63% from the field.
I'm gonna need some educated answers. here.
When he won
So
his first 2 rings, he was what, the 4th best, maybe 4th or 5th best scorer.
Take Draymond
team.
Green off the Warriors. Go ahead, take him off there.
We don't have to take him off. But
Oh, no.
what Big Timmy is saying is true. After Steph, Clay,
KD, when he was
Iguodala,
there.
KD, like he's
Jordan
yeah.
Poole.
There's been times where Draymond was the 4th or 5th best player on the team.
Not saying he's not valuable, but
Not saying I'm not. First of all,
But
don't
you
look
go-
at me. Don't look
You
at me.
just said that.
Don't look at me
He
like
is.
he's not
The
valuable.
fifth
When I'm-
best, the fifth best player on the
Fourth
team.
or fifth. Yeah, meaning he's the worst in the starting lineup.
So
I'm not talking about this
The
year.
audacity.
Most of the times,
So-
when he won the
So
rings,
what you
look the
saying?
teams up.
So
He's
so
not bad. He was not better than Iguodala when they won that series.
Iguodala got an MVP, bro.
He's never been better than Steph Curry.
Never.
All right,
Ever.
Clay Thompson.
Never. When was he better?
Clay's been scoring more
Are
points.
you know what? He was better than Clay. He was better
When
than
Clay was hurt.
the 2 years that Clay was hurt. I give you
Or
that.
or like I don't know, every other night that he couldn't seem
Hold
to
on.
figure out how to shoot the fucking
Did
ball.
the Warriors win a ring when Clay was hurt?
No.
Oh.
But did they win one when
When he
Clay
came back?
was at full power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won 4 of them.
Yeah.
So that means Draymond.
Oh, so
was there.
Clay Thompson's the reason they won 4 rings.
No, but he's more of a reason than Draymond is.
I would
I
tell
thought-
you.
I
I would
wouldn't say
tell you
that.
those
He is the
last
5th best scorer on
those
almost
last
every
2
championship.
rings had Clay Thompson a lot written on it, bro. Like
What
I
is
don't.
it? Is it game 6?
So Draymond Green's defense
Yeah,
is nothing.
game
That's
6.
his fucking nickname.
Clay Thompson just plays so much defense.
Oh, he used to.
You got to be able to do something when you're
You
the 5th
act
best
like-
option on offense.
So
Oh,
you,
Clay Thompson's the 5th best option.
No, I'm talking about Draymond. You have to be able to do something else besides
so
score
if
when
Clay Thompson
Not a
is
chance.
guarding Damian Lillard, right, in
Not
the
a
playoffs,
chance.
he's guarding Damian Lillard. How many points do you think Damian Lillard scores?
Who, Clay Thompson? If he's guarding,
If Clay Thompson's guard Damian,
how many?
Okay,
how
so
many points do you think
for
he?
2 of those
Think he
rings,
could
was
score?
the
Yes.
4th,
30
at
points.
least the
How
4th
many?
best
30.
player. Right?
30. So how many do you think Clay's going to score?
If Damian Lillard's guarding,
If Dame, it don't matter who's guarding him. If Dame scores 30, what Clay score
right now
right now?
in the playoffs or regular season, that counts because
it's playoffs. It's playoffs.
oh, well, easy, and that could be about 15.
I know he's
points. It
not
could be
winning the
20
game.
points.
It ain't going to be Dame.
Oh, pull up his numbers if you think I'm lame. It's like every other game with Clay Thompson. Trey,
You listen. You only,
Today,
you only
yeah.
have to have every other game when you got fucking Steph Curry on your team.
He still scores more. He still is
Still what?
better offensive weapon than Draymond, and was more liable to all.
hey
four
Timmy,
of
you want to
them.
make a bet? You want to bet who's off the Warriors first, since Clay Thompson's just that guy.
When Clay leaves, he's
How
going
much
to
you
be
wanna bet?
retired, and it's going to be because of his injuries, not because they didn't want him no more.
Or he can retire. Or he can.
Bro
come
could
to
sit
the
there and
Lakers.
shoot threes
Yeah.
for the rest of his career and never have to dribble the
We'll
ball.
take him. I mean, Ray Allen.
How many times that man's put up 30 points and never dribbled the ball?
The man put up 30 points and dribbled the ball 2 times in one game. I saw him score 45.
Ray
and
Allen
scored-
played for
and
an
dribbled
extra
the
like
ball
10 years because he
6
could shoot.
6 times. He dribbled the ball 6 times, scored 45 points. I don't know. I don't know why Ryan thinks he's not a major part.
Okay, and then when KD was there, he was definitely the 4th best option on both of those championship teams.
That's right. 7 it up. Yeah. 7 it up. Yeah.
And when it was hit, when they won the first one before KD, or what, did they win 2 before KD? No, just one.
No, they won 2 before KD.
No, because they won 1 after KD.
Yeah.
They just did it.
The
against
one
the
before
Celtics.
KD, it was definitely Steph, Clay,
Andre.
Iguodala, Draymond.
Yes. No
And then
problem.
the
Fourth,
2 KD
yeah.
ones, it was definitely Draymond last.
Yeah.
And
I would hope the
and then
guy
this
that
last-
literally has shooting guard in his position name can outscore Draymond Green. I would hope.
And then this last one, it was probably Andrew Wiggins above him.
Yeah, see, Andrew
Maybe-
fucking Wiggins.
Maybe Jordan Poole too.
Yeah, that's like 5th best option again.
Kevon Looney was doing the damn thing. Too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
What
was-
I
what
think
was-
I saw
like,
Steve
I
Kerr get
love-
off the bench.
I love Draymond Green, but like everything he brings, his defensive presence, everything. But when we talk about like the just best players on the team, like first of all, y'all got to realize he's undrafted. Okay, so for him to do everything that he's done is already magical. Okay, it's already
Hey, look
magical.
at this. Dennis Rodman.
And then
Miami.
he punched Jordan Poole in the face,
And
okay?
ruined everything.
and he ruined everything.
Does that not sound like Dennis Rodman at all?
It does. It does. And then, listen, you know what I respect about Draymond Green more than anything of his basketball? Draymond Green will leave a game where he loses and not speak to the media. And he will go right to his hotel room and turn his phone on, and he will give a interview to himself. I love it. I love it. That way there's no ridicule. Nobody can attack him. Only his point gets across. Like, I respect what Draymond doing. Listen, he called LeBron James a bitch on national TV, and now they're business partners. Okay, so I mean, listen, Draymond Green is obviously a cool guy about getting that money, but as per what Rhino fucking said,
Yeah, Klay Thompson shit.
He has always been
8 points,
the
10 points,
fourth
9 points,
or
15
fifth.
points.
What, the last finals they won?
No, the last playoffs they were in.
He still averaged 18 and a half.
Damn, in the playoffs, yeah.
Look at you. Listen, you
What Draymond got?
You could chase all the stats that you want.
9 points, 20 points, 8 points.
How many 20-point games do Draymond Green have in the playoffs?
10
In his
rebounds, 10
career.
rebounds,
Yeah.
11
His
rebounds.
fucking
I bet he
career.
has more this series than Draymond has his whole career.
What, points?
In this playoffs,
20-point
playoffs,
games.
he has more 20-point games than Draymond's ever had in his career in the playoffs.
Like
I would hope so. He's a fucking shooting guard.
he's one of
Do you want me to start naming power
After-
forwards
first
that
of
hit
all,
more
after-
threes?
after Steph, after Ray. Clay has to be the third best shooter of all fucking time. Like you acting like he's
Bro,
Andrew
if he
Wiggins.
don't get hurt for the
If
2
we
years,
was having
maybe
this
next
Andrew,
year.
if you was saying Andrew Wiggins' name instead of Sam, I would be riding with you till the fucking wheels fall off. But we
That's
talk
crazy because he's a
about
Jayhawk.
we talk. We are, you know, I love Wiggins, but at the same time, he is suspect as shit. It depends on.
Hey, Colin just piped in on my text message here. He said Kevin Love, we go Chris Bosh, Dirk Nowitzki. Do you want me to keep going? Cat. A power forwards that can shoot the ball. You make it seem
Which
like,
one of
you
those?
make it seem like if you're a power forward, you can't shoot the ball.
I mean, literally,
I never said you couldn't,
Uh,
but to expect
He
a
said he's
power
shooting
forward
Yeah, they've all
to
had
have more
shooting
points
guards
than the
before.
shooting guard.
Yeah, all
Supposed to be
power
one of the
forwards are
greatest,
same.
shooters, supposedly.
I mean, listen. I mean, every night Kevin Durant has more points than
He does play power forward.
Oh my, Kevin Durant can play any of the five.
I'm
Giannis-
just saying though, that was your argument, and that's what I had.
Giannis can't shoot, but you see what he do. He's still
Giannis can play all five.
Giannis can't fucking.
Draymond can too.
He definitely.
Bro,
can.
they're like literally.
I think Draymond's
Neither one of
better.
What can't he do?
Draymond's better at passing than anything.
Exactly.
To
So
me,
what,
that's his greatest attribute is passing the rock
And he was the 5
Talking
when
shit.
KD was there. So
and
Right.
punching people at practice.
1, 2.
Kicking the ass to the Washington Wizards.
I mean, that's all right, man. Listen,
Listen,
Jordan Poole is going to be a better player
Hey,
at Washington than he was at Golden State because
oh, I forgot Julius Randle.
because he has the green light now.
full green light.
all right. Well, we can go ahead and move to the next subject.
Yeah, you
'cause
never.
Yeah, because you lost.
Yeah.
I didn't. No, I didn't lose.
Yeah, we
Klay
can
Thompson
We out here handing
is
L's
too
today.
inconsistent. Yes, he's a great shooter, but only when he hits the fucking green light.
Miami would trade half of their bench and 3 of their first round picks for Klay Thompson.
You are out of
Yesterday.
your mind.
Yesterday,
For what?
he's better than
An
every
injury-prone
he's
shooter.
He's better than every shooter on your team.
He's
Tyler
better than
Hansbrough.
Brown.
I mean, not Tyler. Tyler Hero. Shitting on him.
Not a
Duncan
chance.
Robinson.
I'm not.
shitting on.
I
him.
am
Duncan
not-
Robinson. Get the toilet paper. Shitting on him.
If you think we're giving that much up for Klay Thompson, you're fried.
Any team in the league. Right? Did you? I thought I was the
Any
one-
team that's
I
not
thought-
smart in the front
I
office,
thought-
yeah.
I thought I was the one drinking tonight. I thought you.
Indiana, they would love to do that. They love to get stars that are washed up and
First of all,
go to
Klay
their team.
Thompson would never
You have
go.
Kyle Lowry on your team.
Okay, but
And Victor Oladipo.
and how many times have you guys had George Hill?
Every time he's balled out
And where does he ball out at?
in Indiana.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, George Hill got a ring.
Yeah, he
Put
does.
some fucking respect on his
Yeah,
name.
who's he
man.
have a
That's
ring
more
with?
Jimmy Butler.
San Antonio.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but who does
Milwaukee
he?
as well.
Who does he not have a
Milwaukee.
ring with?
Oh, the Pacers.
Oh, thank you.
First of all, the
If
only
Miami
reason,
wasn't to
Kyle
build a
Lowry.
super
First of all,
team, he'd have a
and-
ring in
and-
Indiana.
in your defense, the only reason why is because they made the most boneheadedest trade.
Yeah. We still would have won a ring if LeBron didn't make that super team in Miami, though.
I don't
With
know.
Paul
though.
George.
I
and
don't know,
everybody.
but you
Yeah.
put Kawhi Leonard.
We took him
you put-
7 without Kawhi
But look,
Leonard.
You put
Woo,
Kawhi Leonard
twice.
on that team with Paul George and Roy Hill.
We would have smoked Miami.
Oh, it would have been.
Both sides.
It would have been some special shit going on.
Beside
in
David
Indiana.
West over there.
Colin says
Yeah.
Udonis Haslam
DC.
shitting on him. That man is finally retired. Now.
Hey, he's still. I think.
First of all, that is the only Miami Heat
I'm not
player
gonna say it right.
outside of
Jimmy,
Chi-Town.
I know you're trying to be, funny.
I'm trying
but
to. Oh, Brooke Lopez.
that take is
He's a
fucking
center and he
ridiculous.
shoots threes.
First of all, I respect Udonis Haslam. Like,
Yeah, Udonis Haslem is a legend.
he is definitely a legend. And if he doesn't go first ballot Hall of Fame, I'm gonna be totally shocked. Udonis Haslam is what you call the last of the get it done guys.
Yeah, not.
I see Udonis Haslam knock down some middies, some middies from the side that was game changing.
No, nothing beats. They
You know,
were
that nigga played 6 minutes in the
Oh,
playoffs,
right.
but those little middies from the side, them bitches counted. Like,
So
Max
what?
Strus was running down court in practice and
Oh yeah, Klay
went to go
Thompson.
throw a.
Sorry, go ahead. My bad, guys. I got a little ahead of myself there.
He went to go throw an oop to Haslam. He said, "Boy, he said, I give me about 10 years ago, we might have been able to do that."
yeah, Udonis ain't catching no oops. He ain't doing that.
What's he doing practicing?
Bounce pass.
He was on the team up until.
Hey,
Yeah, I
hey,
know.
listen, bounce pass off the glass. That's what Udonis is doing. He ain't doing no more.
Colin says, "Calm down, Big Timmy. You're getting a little out there." He's not just getting low. He's always out.
Who was
there
I
with his
getting out
takes.
there about?
Over half the people, you said.
No way, all of them are better than Draymond.
But anyway, bro, I got,
I
got
mean, I feel
four
like
reasons
If you're talking
why.
about offensively, like we were just talking
You gonna
about.
still keep talking about these 4 rings? Is that what you gonna keep talking about? You got
Now
4
you
reasons.
sound
why?
like Klay Thompson.
Because look,
What
hey, look, if you put
MVP
Cat
what
on the Warriors
MVP
instead
does
of
he
him,
have?
like, come on.
What MVP does he have? None. What defensive player?
I think he's got one.
Yeah, so
He's got 1 defensive player of the year. Like
Because
he's
Klay
not-
Thompson has one of those.
listen, Clay's name is sketched right under Ray Allen's name with the most 3-pointers, bro. Like that shit, and he keeps hitting
That's
them
a lot
every
of
year.
points.
He keeps hitting them every year. It's not like he's stopping. It's not like he's missing them.
All right.
Sure enough, I give you this. In the playoffs, he doesn't perform the way I feel he should.
Hey, but when it's clutch
But-
time in the playoffs, he go crazy.
but-
No, he doesn't. Game
Game
7, they
6?
lost. He scored 8
You're
points.
talking about 1 year.
Do you want me to pull up the?
Don't do it. Don't do it. We have to go to another subject, but do not do it. What I'm saying
Trey
is,
said, "I'm gonna do it."
Trey already knows Game 6 Klay is the real deal.
he is. I ain't gonna lie. Game 6, Clay. The NBA though, y'all should really be thanking Derrick Rose and the injury.
He
that
scored
got.
12 points in the NBA Finals. His last game.
What game was it?
Derrick Rose will have at least 2 rings right
One,
now.
two.
He averages 17 points in game 7s.
Game 6.
Was it Game 6? How many points did he average in Game 6, Trey?
Oh man, hold on.
12 points. I got it right
You
here.
don't want
It
to.
is not average.
No, he don't average that in no fucking game 6.
Oh, you mean like in the finals or in the like
In the
regular-
finals.
Average
Hold on,
is
the,
20 in
in the
Game
playoffs.
6.
Mo.
He averaged 20 in game 6. That Ryan, what do you? What?
15 points. 13 points.
We just pulled up his average, but it's 20.
I still believe that Ryan Kappen talking about he wouldn't trade it. He wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Bam
Not a chance.
Adebayo for fucking DeAndre.
You said, "Oh no, definitely I wouldn't do that. I'd rather do the Klay Thompson thing than that." All right, but we're gonna transition to another subject here. First off, I've stuck up for this man since day one.
Ooh, who is this?
Hey, somebody hit the blue button.
Who is that?
No.
No, wrong blue.
Yeah, no, we need to segue into this. We need-
And like the audacity here.
okay.
All right, now hit the dark blue.
Justin Fields to say he's top
Just
5.
going right in the NFL like that.
Yeah, we going right into it.
I didn't know he was
Is-
in the rest of the NBA.
Oh well, I mean, if you
First of all, we
you
can
guys
go.
want-
We can bounce back, but this shit right here is serious. And
Puts
listen,
himself on
my
the
fucking wife,
You're about to get cussed
God, my
out,
wife
boy.
is gonna hate me so much for everything.
top 5 of all time. Are you kidding me?
You know what his favorite cereal
Hey,
is.
I might name a couple backups.
We know what
Like,
his favorite cereal is.
We know that he's better than Jared Goff.
Captain.
We understand that.
Yes.
Everybody knows that. We've already debated
Captain
that.
Crunch.
Yes.
He
Captain Crunch.
can do. He's too dynamic. But to put yourself in the top 5 of all time,
That's a tough one.
like not Marino and Montana.
I don't know if I could.
I don't even put him
in my
top 5 right now.
20 in the
Like-
top time, all time top 20. I don't know.
Like
Because like I got like just now, not
Troy
even
Aikman, Steve Young. Like I'm just thinking of people.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton, I hadn't even got there yet. Peyton Manning.
He's
Tom
not even
Brady.
better than Matthew Stafford yet.
Colin,
Yeah,
we love the comments. He says Packers winning a ring. Correction, Pacers. He says.
Yeah, my phone does that all the time. That's funny.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
bet he's pissed.
D Rose is a legend.
Yes.
Better than Lamar. Here we go.
Hey, tell him.
He's top 200 for now. Like the
Yeah, top 200. Damn, all time.
Hey, listen, as a Steelers fan, I am not gonna let you people out here disrespect Lamar. Like, I know he gets a lot of flack, and we give Ryan a whole lot of shit for Lamar, but we're his fucking friends, okay?
I'm glad I sat on this side of the table today.
We're not gonna sit here and just act like this man isn't good. Like, when we be going at Ryan, sometimes I know it sounds like we be saying his quarterback is super trash, like he hasn't accomplished anything. That's not the case at all, okay? I'm just a Steelers fan, and I just genuinely hate the fucking Ravens. So I always talk shit about his quarterback, but he's not horrible.
And see, in my case,
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 to 10, I'm talking about adding everything with his running, his passing, his field presence where he control the field. What do you give him? 1 out of 10?
like a 7.
A 7? I give him an 8.5. What you give him, Big Sammy? No, listen, minus the hate and the shit for Ryan, minus all of that. What do you give him? We went to watch a game where we saw him.
Oh, I've seen him multiple times.
We seen this
I've
motherfucker.
not seen the Colts beat him. Yet.
Listen, we saw this motherfucker perform.
So for that, he gets a 7.5.
I could live with those, man. I'm just saying
75%.
I just don't know what the hate is against him. Like, I know we give him shit because
Hey, look, I'll give him an 8 when he wins a couple more playoff games.
because he's the baby. I mean, I think he should get an 8 just for the fucking MVP.
Trey says that was overhyped.
Okay.
He broke the record for rushing yards in a season, and it overhyped it because that record's broken already.
Bye.
Justin Fields broke it last year. And
I meant to.
and
I
went
just. I'm
3-13. So obviously,
That's where that one MVP vote came from.
That rushing means a whole fucking lot if it's already broken and a guy went 3-13.
Yeah, I understand that. But when Lamar did the rushing, they wasn't fucking 3-13.
I'm just saying it can obviously.
They were playoff. They were playoff bound.
because
Guaranteed.
they had a stacked.
They had one little evening in the playoffs.
Yep, one little evening.
Lamar is dynamic.
Okay, so listen.
What that means is
Hold on. I'm finna end this.
Oh,
I'm about to end
dynamic
this.
dummy.
I'm about to end this cap shit right now, man. I swear to God, for all the viewers, I'm finna go to our statistician, Trey. Give me 5 fucking quarterbacks right now, better than Lamar Jackson.
Pat Mahomes
Bet, no problem. I ride with that.
and Joe Burrow,
I ride with that.
Josh Allen,
I totally ride with that.
Yeah, we're getting close to 5 here. It is.
That's only 3.
Aaron Rodgers.
That's 4.
I give you that one.
Yeah.
You shit that one out. I give you that.
overall or right now.
Right now,
Yeah,
coming off of an injury.
Okay. So that's 4.
And as of what I saw the last
Old
time
Trevor,
I saw
huh?
Lamar
He-
Jackson, Trevor Lawrence compared to the last time I
knew
saw
he
Trevor
was-
Lawrence.
I don't even have to say mine.
The last time I saw Trevor Lawrence play was better than the last time I saw Lamar Jackson play.
All I want to say is that the level of disrespect is so real. Like, I don't know if
And he's
Trey-
younger and still growing.
I don't-
Hey, at least he didn't name the Ravens backup.
I don't know if Trey secretly can't stand Ryan.
I just don't think Lamar. I can see people taking leaps past him this year. Like if Justin Herbert has a whole healthy season with his offense, he could pass him.
Fuck Justin Herbert. I keep telling y'all, stop pulling him out of
Russell
y'all
Wilson.
fucking
Russell Wilson is
First of all, viewers,
one bad year.
Hey, viewers, I just want to let you guys know that all today during the text thread, we have been having a debate about Russell fucking Wilson.
And guess whose quarterback got brought up in it? Guess whose quarterback always
Guess
gets
who
brought up?
started the debate?
I don't care. I
Guess
don't.
who started
Hey,
the
But why does
debate?
my quarterback got to
First
get
of all,
brought up in the debate?
I don't care who brought up the debate. Russell Wilson is not fucking Lamar Jackson. I don't
Yeah,
care.
He's
I
his
don't-
dad,
I don't
so he's
care.
Lamar Wilson.
I don't care how much Russell he won a Super Bowl. He won it on the back of a great fucking defense called the Legion of Boom. Like these motherfuckers had their own
And
nickname.
And Lamar never had a
Look
defense.
what they did in their playoff runs. They always had the offense to lean on because they outscored the Packers multiple times on an onside kick and then ran the ball down the field.
I mean, I respect you. I
in
respect you for
overtime.
saying that
They
because
beat the Saints.
Hey, the
with
defense
Beast
did come to
Quake
play
one year.
against Denver, though. They beat the shit out of Denver.
Their offense has always carried them. Not carried, but their offense has always been there.
yeah, it's been there, but the defense has always been the.
I just look. Hold on. Let's see the year they actually won. I
That's
think
the
it was
year that's against Denver.
2015.
And then don't look that up, bro. It's going to be a defense. I'm telling you, bro. The defense. I mean, he might have a lot of points.
They
but-
fucking defense.
They won 43-8.
Yes, and that's because they held
43
Peyton Manning to
points?
8 points.
43 points though
43
in the Super Bowl. Denver's defense was scrub like,
43 points.
and Denver's defense was scrub.
I mean,
No, but but look at how many points. See if the defense scored any points. I'm just curious. I'm on your side, but like as far as this,
yeah,
All
like
right,
did,
let's bring
did,
it
they-
to
how-
or
did
the-
the defense have any pick sixes?
oh, I know they had a pick.
Was there any turnover?
I was so tired of seeing Peyton Manning turn the damn ball over. I shut the TV off.
Yeah, but you know what happened the next year, don't you? Yeah, he
Peyton
won
Manning
that.
got back against Cam Newton
He won that thing and walked off to the sunset. Shout out to the
at
Tennessee
65 years
Volunteers.
old.
At 344 years old, he did it. No,
He could have played a couple more years.
I
I'm trying
agree.
to find
At
it.
least one
two.
more.
I would have said two, at least
Yeah,
two solid ones.
he just didn't want to be out there looking like Thomas last year, getting beat up.
I'm not gonna sit here and let you talk about Tom.
That was the
But-
defense with Champ Bailey in the Hall of Fame. by
So-
the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
I'm not saying Denver didn't have a bad defense. What I'm saying is if you're starting
They
field
had Von
position,
Miller that
if you're
year.
starting field positions at
Oh,
the
yeah, they did.
23-yard line, you're gonna score.
So
Statistics.
Lamar healthy this year. You think that Trevor Lawrence is
Jaguars are only gonna get better. They got Calvin Ridley back, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm going out on a limb right now, and I'm going to say this. And I'm not saying this just because I'm riding with Ryan, but I feel like this is a statement year for him. I going to predict that Lamar's going to be MVP. I feel like he's going to go out there and show everybody why he got that money. I mean, he's got the weapons to do it.
So I can see us having to come back to this episode.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if Lamar Jackson does not get hurt, if he ain't the MVP, I fucking guarantee he's the runner-up.
If he's not the MVP, you get a Ravens tattoo.
If he's not the MVP,
Ryan said that's a win-win for me.
he would love to see me with a fucking
All,
Ravens.
all I'm gonna say is Lamar's got some weapons this year. For those of you who say that all the wide receivers that we drafted, you
I don't
know,
know if we have enough time to
what's
talk
the
about
issue with that is first off, we went over this on Thursday. Me and Trey did on shout out to our show, you know, on Thursdays. Make sure you check us out
Make sure you check them out. That shit lit.
10 p.m. Eastern time, 9 p.m. Central. But when we drafted Hollywood Brown, we drafted him to be the guy, right? And he ended up, you know, putting up 1,000 yards for us, and that was the first wide receiver, I believe, since we've had Steve Smith.
but he's not the guy. He played great last year as a number 2.
Okay, hold on.
He's a hell of a slot guy.
You didn't let me get to my point.
If you could throw the ball accurate too, that probably.
We drafted Rashard Bateman.
Obviously not a number 1 guy.
Right, makes sense because he's been hurt, you know what I'm saying? But we drafted Zay Flowers this year. We also have
You know, he had a growth spurt. Did you see that?
he's 6'2" now.
I was going to say he's not a number 1, but
He was
that guy
5'11".
Hold on.
number 1.
Hear me out.
Six,
Hear me out.
two.
Yeah, I'm not even finished here. So we have Odell Beckham Jr. Okay. We also signed, as much as I hate it, he is a veteran presence. Technically, statistically, he's number 2 on the depth chart with him and Rashad Bateman. If he's healthy this year, knock on some. That's not even
Spit it
wood.
out.
But he's not drafted to be the number 1 guy right now. Zay Flowers.
Who are you talking about? You
Vet.
second. You didn't.
Oh, Nelson Aguilar.
I was like,
Oh,
bro, you
boy.
didn't even say anything.
So
me and Trey like spit it out. He
But
said, but he. And I'm like,
what I like about it this year is we're not putting all the weight on him to this year. You know what I'm saying? He has time to actually be a rookie. Could you imagine him lining up in the slot 6'2" with his speed? By the way, he has shout out to Madden. He has the fastest rating rookie speed.
All of the pressure is on your tight end, Ryan. Your number one.
But that's what I'm saying. Think about it. With the weapons that we got this year, he could win Rookie of the Year potentially.
I should have got Dalvin Cook. No,
Look.
you know who's got Rookie of the Year.
Look,
Rookie of the Year will be going to the Indianapolis Colts this year.
Yeah,
I stand on that.
When they get their ass beat by the Jaguars.
They still could win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, it could.
this is just because I finally found it. Peyton Manning set a record for most completions in the Super Bowl. Demarius Thomas set the record for most catches in a Super Bowl
during that game.
Yeah, and
Seattle
did have a defensive touchdown. It was the 12-second into the game safety that went over Peyton Manning's head on a bad snap that had nothing to do with their defense.
Okay, well, how many times did the Denver Broncos punt?
And
because obviously they only scored once.
Seattle set the record for least amount of punts in the Super Bowl at 1. So I'd say their offense carried the load a lot, 48 points, and only had to punt the ball one time. The defense led up the most catches to one player in the Super Bowl and passes to a quarterback in the Super Bowl.
And how many touchdowns did they let up?
You know what? Sometimes I hate your fucking face. You know that? But I root for you on Thursdays, though. Everybody catch that show. I definitely make
Marshawn Lynch carried the ball for 2.6 yards per carry.
I'm not talking about. They only allowed 8 points. I'm not worried. I'd let Sam Mahort catch the ball 15 times if I only allow 8 points. He can have it 30 times.
You definitely right about that.
He can also have 400 yards if I don't allow any points.
So all I
should know that. That's how we play defense.
So all our viewers,
you can have whatever you want, but you ain't getting
I just want to know, where do you guys rank Lamar? Like, is Lamar top 5? Even if he's number 5 in your book, does he rank? I need to know, because I need to know if outside of this room, the hate for Lamar is that real.
We got some comments coming in, and then I got a stat to give you guys.
Oh boy.
Colin says Cam Newton rated wire to wire. What's up, y'all? Never seen so much love. Hold on. So much love for the most average quarterback of all time. Lamar has less playoff wins than Nick Foles, Brock Purdy, and Jalen Hurts.
What button is it, Trevor?
Who said this?
Dylan.
Yeah. What buttons? The clock buttons.
And I can't even take. He said, I can't even take it seriously. Never seen so many excuses for a quarterback. Oh, Dylan, buddy. Wire says Anthony Richardson sucks. Cam won QB, led his team to Super Bowl. But
still going to be Rookie of the Year, though.
And got demolished.
I'm jumping on y'all's show when we doing strictly NFL. I'm lighting y'all up. That's what he said. Is Trey really trying to make an argument? Say Seattle's defense didn't dominate that Super Bowl. He said, "Are you on drugs,
bro?" They scored 40 points.
Yeah, but that's because Peyton Manning. They had to punt the ball.
Wire says Lamar is my 7th to 8th best quarterback in the NFL. First off, I just want.
Hey, who said that?
I like that.
Wire to wire.
Hey, wire to wire. Cap. Whoever your team is right now, whatever team you root for, there's not fucking 5 quarterbacks better than Lamar Jackson that you take right now.
I just want to put this out there for all the Jalen Hurts guys, that say he's so much better than Lamar. First off, in the first 3 seasons, do you know that Jalen Hurts and Tyrod Taylor have the same stats? 40 out of 45 games.
Bro, he was a fucking bust the first year.
Completion percentage.
The first year we were saying Jalen Hurts was trash.
Jalen Hurts was one phone call away from being traded to Seattle, and Russell Wilson was supposed to win,
which would have been hilarious.
He was supposed to be part of the Eagles. 62.3 completion percentage, passing yards per game, 175, touchdown interception ratio, 44-19, passer rating 92, and rushing yards 42 yards per game. Tyrod Taylor, 32 rushing yards per game, 92.5.
Let's compare him and Lamar. Why are we comparing him and Taylor?
Because you guys are.
Go ahead and compare him.
So that's Lamar. Like putting Tyrod Taylor for the first 3 seasons. Oh, you want me to put Lamar's first 3 years? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, bet. Okay.
That's not a good argument, because Lamar's first 3 years he was great.
Okay.
Well, how many years has Hurts been in the league?
Listen, my problem is how everybody's acting.
This is his 4th.
Everybody acting like he's mediocre.
Yeah. This is Jalen Hurts' 4th year?
Yeah.
Okay. I got to bring him up.
And how many Super Bowls he got? None. How many MVPs do fucking Jalen Hurts got?
Gene says
None.
Mahomes, Josh Allen, Burrow, Hurts, Rodgers, Herbert, and Trevor Lawrence.
That is a solid one.
Yep, I agree. Those are all solid options. I
Dylan
would not
says-
argue about.
Mahomes, Burrow, Hurts, Allen, Herbert, Rodgers, Trevor Lawrence.
I don't know why all you guys are so into this fucking Justin Herbert guy.
I didn't put him in mind, but
Like you guys are so into this guy.
Gene says we want to talk about the last two where he quit on his team. I wouldn't. I
that
wouldn't
one hits
say
home,
that.
doesn't it? Yeah, but you was ready to get rid of him because he wouldn't come and play. Remember? He was like, "We'll just trade you guys, and we'll just take Anthony."
I mean, if we got to get
Anthony Richardson wasn't that bad an option.
Y'all motherfuckers better go run that footage back from the Guys Huddle. Ryan never turned on fucking
Trey, towards the end there, did you not talk about trading Lamar for some draft picks?
All he said is, if we're gonna trade him, let's go ahead and trade him. He never was like, you know what, fuck it, we need to trade. No, I'm not going for that. He did not say that. He did say,
can you not
that-
find the stats?
he did say that
What,
either
for what?
Lamar needs to figure it out.
Lamar's first 3 seasons?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just reading the comments on here from Dylan.
Hold on, who was the one that talked about the Seattle defense? Who said that?
Gene.
Where do we? Is 2016 still Legion of Boom? 2016,
I mean, I would say,
the first game of the playoffs.
is
they
Richard
played-
Sherman on that thing?
I assume so.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so look, that the first game that they played in that
Cam
playoff,
Chancellor on that thing?
they out yardage wise, they beat the Lions out for yardage. Of course they did. Then they got out yardage by the Falcons, who went crazy with Julio Jones on them, outscored them by over 100 yards. Then they had the year before that the Vikings in the first round, and then after that Russell Wilson put up 403 yards while the defense let up 300. So I would say the defense kind of took a break that game. 2014, I'm going down years every time I say this. They got out yarded and won the game by the Panthers, but the defense let up more yards than the offense got. The next game they let up 306, and Russell Wilson put up 400 against Green Bay again in the offense.
I'm just talking about that Super Bowl against Peyton Manning, bro. They only gave up 8 points. I don't
Yeah,
care
that's
what
fine.
the stats look like.
I mean, he put up 400 offensive yards, 350. The Broncos.
No, when you
put up-
have the ball the whole entire
the
game.
Broncos put up 300.
And they didn't score 8 points.
It happens.
Then they shut them down.
I would say that's the
If
offense
you only
showing
score
up,
8 points, you get shut down. I'm not saying the offense didn't show up,
but they didn't.
but they
carry
could have
nothing
showed
like
they
that.
could have scored 10 points and they'd have been all right.
And the Broncos might have had a Peyton Manning last second field goal to win the game.
Or
But
it
what
could have
happened,
been,
they
or
made
it
it
could
a
have been
no
an over the head safety.
It was over after that.
Trey, you start a franchise right now, and the only 2 quarterbacks that you got left on the board right now is Russell Wilson and Lamar Jackson.
He's gonna take Russell Wilson.
No, I'm gonna right now. I'm taking
Right
Lamar
now.
Jackson. I'm not dumb. Russell Wilson's like 34.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. That's
I'm just gonna hope and pray to God that Russell Wilson doesn't win a Super Bowl before Lamar in his last 2 years of playing to make me look dumb. But
yeah, because he definitely finna go play baseball.
Dylan
But I
says
can tell you right now that the Broncos have a chance to be just as good, if not better, than the Ravens because they have the same team structure, except they have a better defense. In my opinion, they have just as good, if not better, weapons. They have a better running back, and they have seasoned vet quarterback that can come back. He's had
Now,
an off
Justin
year.
Fields, you're not better than any of these quarterbacks that we have been talking about. I just want to.
10 that are
I
starting
don't
right
even
now.
like. I don't like Justin Herbert at all. But I think Justin Herbert is twice the quarterback that you are.
Russell Wilson is not as Justin Fields is better than Russell Wilson as of last season,
Right now,
in my opinion.
right now,
In my
yeah.
opinion. But look, hear me out.
Justin Fields. Is,
All time, he's not even close to Russ, and
No,
that's what he
no.
went out there and said.
listen, I feel like
I want to see his actual. Did he give
We
out his actual top 5?
they got to check for drugs, man. These players.
we got some comments coming in. Dylan says the fuck that got to do with anything. Compare Peyton Manning and Tom Brady's first 3 years. All right, so Dylan, if that's what your comparison is, buddy, I don't think that's a good thing to go off.
Not at all, because Tom Brady definitely.
Lamar, this is Lamar's.
Tom Brady
entering
had a
his
great first 3
sixth
years.
year here. So
What Trey, did he win the first year or was it the second year that he
Who?
got the Tom Brady? Did he got the
Very
start
early. I think he took over.
Was it the
mid-season
second
and
year?
won that year?
for Drew
I
Brees?
thought.
Yeah, for Drew
I thought he
Brees.
took over. And
Yeah,
won
I
that
thought.
year.
Yeah,
and I don't even want to compare those for the weapons they had compared to the weapons Lamar's had. Marvin Harrison, or we're just gonna act like he didn't, play. Dallas Clark.
You ready for it?
Reggie Wayne.
He's in a wheelchair right now.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Peyton Manning made him right. Go ahead, say that. Hall of Famer. Go ahead. He said it.
I was clickbaited.
Yeah.
Why?
Justin Fields did put himself in the top 5 of rushing quarterbacks of all time.
Of Russian.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey, the headline
Wow.
said Fields top 5.
We've been roasting
own
this. We just had a
quarterback.
Justin Fields.
First of all, now if that's this topic,
I still don't know.
I don't know because like
And that's-
Lamar,
don't get me
Michael
wrong.
Vick,
okay, LeVar, okay,
Oh my
Lamar,
God, hold on.
Vic, who else?
Vic-
Randall Cunningham.
We're
I give
going
you that.
all
Was it
time.
Steve
their
Young?
whole
I got some more
career.
comments to read off here. Hold on. Gene says, I don't care how many yards a team puts up. Turnovers bend but don't break. Then he says Lamar over Russ. Wire to wire. Also, Gene says Justin Fields takes the Hurts leap this year.
I fuck with
Agreed.
this.
I would hope so, given that Hurts has always had a stacked team around him.
Okay, but Justin Fields doesn't have a stacked team around him.
Exactly. I'm not.
So if
I'm
he
not
makes the
arguing that.
Hurts
he's got
leap,
AJ.
that's
He's got
insane.
Exactly.
AJ Moore.
So
Is that what we're going to
He's
call it
got-
now? The Hurts league
DJ Moore.
because
Yeah,
Justin
he's got D. I mean, he's gonna have a great. Listen, it's not like he got some scrubs.
too.
Justin, he don't got no scrubs right now.
But he doesn't have near what, not even close to an AJ Brown. DJ Moore's good, but he's not AJ Brown. His next best is Darnell Mooney. I don't like Devontae
Dylan
Smith,
says,
but he's better than Darnell Mooney.
if
as of
Deshaun
right
Watson
now.
knocks off his rust, I'm taking Watson over
Oh,
Lamar.
bro, I forgot he was even over there.
I've been saying that's why I think your guys is if Watson knocks the rest off, you guys have a
Taking
compass
Watson
division.
over who?
Lamar.
The last time he was good at
What
football,
are we talking about?
Bro, he was
Are
like
we
top
talking about
three
at a
last
massage
year.
parlor? Which one are we talking about? Are we talking about that? Or we
Hey,
talking about?
if he hits it up first, he's
Are
gonna
we-
go berserk.
Oh, we talking about football? That's crazy. Listen, even though Watson was like he
Dad,
was
went
great
neck and
a
neck
couple
with
years
Patrick
ago.
Mahomes.
Dad says I should record all of this so I can hand it to you this season.
That's the plan. Why are we recording now?
Hey, yeah, we got it recorded. So we're I know we've been on this topic. We're going to transition to another topic here. 2023 NFL's toughest divisions this year projected. We debated on this today too.
It's AFC South.
This is what brought up the Broncos and Russell Wilson thing.
I'm just kidding, by the way.
That nigga said the Broncos got a hard division. That nigga for real. Like,
Look,
listen,
the
listen,
debate was AFC.
I honestly feel like Trey wakes up in the middle of the night and say, I'm finna say the most off the wall shit, but guess what? I'm finna find the stats to back that shit up.
The AFC. Ryan said the AFC East is better than the AFC West.
Drop that in the comment, please. I know we got some people watching. If you
The
think the AFC East is going to be better than the AFC West competition-wise, drop it in the comment. Because if you think that the Raiders, who
Oh, they got
Josh Ja-
Jimmy G. If
No,
he
hold
can
on.
pass his,
If you
Jimmy G can't even pass the physical, Josh Jacobs is holding out. Their best tight
if
end,
he
Darren
passes
Waller's
the
out.
physical,
You got
they will be
Devontae
good.
Adams.
for
If he
one,
passes the
De'Aaron-
physical, they will be
De'Aaron-
good.
Darren Waller has missed, the past 22 seasons, so I'm not worried
Yeah.
about him being gone for one. For two, they have depth at running back. That's why they drafted one last year because they've been waiting.
But you're going so
No, but hold on, hear me out. I'm not worried about the Raiders. They have 3 great teams in that division, and
Okay.
if you have to play their division this year, you should be worried. You get maybe one guaranteed win. Devontae Adams is liable to go for 14 catches and 260 yards, no matter who's throwing in the ball, and you could
And
lose
if
that
it's Jimmy
game.
G, they're
Hold
gonna
on,
be able
hold
to
on,
win.
hold on.
But he'll get that.
Let
He
him
might
finish.
get that with a loss.
Let him
with a
finish.
L.
But he could win, and then you don't get any guaranteed wins when you play that division. If you play the Dolphins division and you got a bad Aaron Rodgers, or maybe he gets hurt because he's 36 now,
Or you have to play Skylar Thompson.
or you have to play the Dolphins without their quarterback, their division is no longer comp. If Russell Wilson, like we keep saying with Deshaun Watson, shakes his rust off because he just went a whole new year with a new coach, he's had the same coach forever. He had Nathaniel Hackett, who has gotten hate for being a bad play caller. If he shakes off the rust like Deshaun Watson does in his second year in the new uniform, they have the Super Bowl champions, a one-time Super Bowl champion, been there twice, with arguably a top 3 defense in the league. They added a buddy from the Chiefs last year. I don't want to say, I think not Chris Jones. They had somebody else off the edge. I don't know. Can't think of it.
Clark.
No, they kept Clark. I think they got Chris Jones.
Let me put a pause here, Dylan.
their
We're not
defense is
arguing
stacked.
right now who is the toughest division. We're gonna rate them. But your comment's a little out of pocket, buddy. If you think the NFC East is the best division right now, you got Daniel
It's
Jones.
close.
It's
No,
up there.
oh, okay, hold on.
They had 3 playoff.
Let me get
What
my
other-
re-
what
let
other-
me
Hold
get
on,
my
I wasn't done though. If you play, you have the Super Bowl champions. You have Justin Herbert and the
Yeah.
Chargers, who, if they're healthy, they're great. And in the Russell Wilson, if he shakes it off and does what he's supposed to do this season, that division is way more competitive than the Bills. The Bills are going to be their normal self. They're going to make the playoffs and probably crumble when it gets important. The Jets are the Jets, and they have Aaron Rodgers, so it's bend or break on him.
Hold on. You cannot say that. You only say that now because he's not on your team.
He was mediocre
because
last
they have
year.
Hey,
Aaron Rodgers.
let me
He
hit
was
you.
mediocre last year.
Sure, let me hit him with some facts. When Brett Favre left Green Bay, went to the Jets, what happened?
He was mediocre last year. I didn't brag about him last year. He was mediocre.
Okay,
You don't remember because it was no good.
so you're saying
Then we went
I
to the
didn't
Vikings.
say he was bad. They
Yeah.
are bend and break on him.
So Buffalo Bills, okay, Miami Dolphins, right there, bam. That puts up with the top two teams in the AFC West.
No, not at all.
How?
Because the Bills haven't beaten the fucking Chiefs since they've ever made the playoffs.
I'm
ever
not
in history.
saying they're beating them. I'm saying as far
That
as
shuts it down.
tough-
That's not
No.
neck and neck at all.
No.
There's a clear levels
Chiefs
to this
are
shit.
way
One of them
better.
has 2 Super Bowls.
Chiefs is the best team in that division. Next best team in that
In the
division is
NFL.
the Chargers. After that, the Raiders took dog shit. They don't even have a fucking quarterback
Okay, but
or
hear
a
me out.
running back
If we're
or
doing
a
it like
tight
that,
end.
the Chiefs are A+. The best team in the division
Mhm.
on the NFC East is a B-,
But they're still making it to the playoffs.
and they're gonna lose to the other.
AFC.
But what I'm saying is, if we go off last year and people that they've added projected for 2023, and you really think that division is better,
Maybe this is why they're on the debate show.
Yeah, Yeah.
By a mile.
they're sparring right now.
If the Dolphins lose their
Player
quarterback,
practice.
it's over. There's
Well,
no
first-
competitive edge there.
Well, first
Not
of
at
all, a flea could bite him on the forehead, and
I don't think he'll get hurt.
his.
I think it was a fluke last year. I mean, he's never been.
so
that
basically,
injured.
all right, we're gonna line
I
them
think
up.
he was
Bad
just
coach.
We're gonna line them
I'm
up.
just
Best,
telling you right
best
now,
to
when
best.
that man, when we pulling him off the fucking field like Darvin, like Buddy. Remember that shit. Remember you said that. I'm telling you, man, that motherfucker take one more good hit, Trey.
You know he's
I think
back.
he's gonna
You know
be-
he's
I think he
playing,
just
right?
got hurt
Yeah.
early and they never fixed him, so he just kept going back out and getting hurt
Okay.
again. No, he was
So look,
just.
we're
still
going
hurt.
off who's the toughest division. So you're saying the Raiders and the Broncos, you're going on record and saying are better than the bottom 2-tier teams.
The Raiders and the Patriots are going to be just as competitive as the other this year.
Okay. But then you're going to say the Broncos are equivalent to either the Jets?
Yeah. If Russell Wilson comes out and now if Russell Wilson comes out and plays flat, you can't. Oh, see, blah blah blah. But if Russell Wilson comes out and plays regular Russell Wilson football, not below average quarterback football, then they will be better than one of them bottom 2 teams in the.
So how many divisions last year
AFC.
had 3 teams go to the playoffs?
I don't think any team had 3 teams go to the playoffs.
NFC East.
Yeah,
The
yeah. that's
NFC
it.
East did,
Yeah.
but my argument to that, it's not that division is that tough.
They
It's that the
almost
NFC
had
is that
more.
trash.
No, they were
Did
one.
we not count the wild card game as the playoffs?
Who had 3?
The
in a
AFC
row?
East did too.
You guys made the playoffs?
Yeah, we definitely made the
Oh,
playoffs.
then yeah, you guys had 3 because the Ravens made the playoffs and the Bengals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's
I didn't know
what
you
I'm
guys
saying.
made the playoffs.
You better,
Hey,
you
lost
better,
to the Chiefs round
No,
1, huh?
you better
That's
believe. Got our
guys
panties
this year?
matted. Yeah,
You got them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they man.
Yeah, we
They got the
definitely
shit beat out of them by the Chiefs in the
Yeah,
opening
don't
round.
disrespect me. I've been riding with you all night, nigga.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
'cause we played the
disrespect me.
Yeah, but like Dylan's got some comments in here. He says the AFC. Oh no, Dylan's says the NFC East is the best division. Eagles, Cowboys are powerhouses. Cowboys aren't powerhouses if they can't even barely make it to the
Hey,
playoffs.
whoever
They
he
don't
is,
win a game.
whoever he is,
That's Chapo.
unfriend Chapo right now.
No, the Cowboys
Giants are legit
do that,
with Dabo. I won't argue that their coach is great, but I will argue.
Don't not bring the guys huddle that cowboy
Hold on.
shit.
Hold on. He says Brian Dabo.
Dable.
Washington with Rivera and Bieniemy running the offense. First off, you're not gonna give me any
Yeah,
pitch about Rivera.
I'm not eating
He didn't even
no-
know his team was eliminated from the playoffs.
All I know.
Hey, remember that time Tom Brady didn't know his 4th down?
All I know is I'm not buying no pitch from the Washington football
Remember that
team.
time?
3 out of 4 teams
Remember
made the
remember that
playoffs, won
time
their
J.R. Smith
playoff
didn't
game.
know They didn't.
Daniel Jones made the playoffs. I'm not scared of Jones. I'm scared of Dabo. Like you're not going to be scared of nothing if they don't have Saquon Barkley. He's the one who bails them out.
Look, their defense did take a step up, but I'm not worried because the Giants were 1 tie away from missing the playoffs.
First of all, the Giants are the dumbest team in the NFL currently right now. I seen a stat earlier that said that Saquon Barkley is 43% of their offense. 43% of their offense.
Wider Wire says, bro, he won
Wow.
2 MVPs in a
Damn.
row. Lost Devontae Adams. Got a dog shit receiving core.
Oh God, is this
Yeah, that's why I couldn't talk him up last year.
is this the Aaron Rodgers party?
I mean, I don't know if he was like attacking me or you, but I mean, I'm not saying that's my guy.
The
but-
Bills beat the Chiefs less than a year ago.
Well, not when it
if any
counted.
team loses their quarterback, it's over. I mean, yeah, I could say that. Yeah, if any team loses their quarterback.
Unless they got Brock Purdy as they backup.
Trey, please say that dumb shit Thursday. That's what Gene says. Why do the Eagles have the toughest strength schedule this year? Because 6 of their games is against it. It's only considered. Listen, you're not going to sit here and try to convince me that the NFC East is that good. It's because the NFC is that garbage. The top 2 teams in the NFC is the 49ers and the Eagles.
That's it.
And then you can debate that for the 3rd spot if you just fucking keep going. Like, I don't.
That's why the NFC is called Nobody Fucking Cares. This is exactly why nobody fucking cares. Because after the Eagles, that, like you say, everything else after that is subpar at best.
Wire says Steelers didn't make the playoffs.
Your fiction. Hold on, let me check.
I
this.
thought the
Maybe it was
Jaguars.
2 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't think
Got
the
beat
Steelers
by
made the playoffs.
Chiefs. I didn't either, but he had me convinced.
Let me check. I might be wrong.
I usually don't pay attention to those little.
You're thinking of 2 years ago with Ben when Ben
Yeah.
retired. Yeah, that makes sense. The Cowboys
I
are
just
a
knew they got the
powerhouse.
shit beat out of
You
them.
can't be a powerhouse if you don't win a playoff game at all. Like, for an example,
So the Ravens can never be one.
we won playoff games. When's the
Won.
last time the Cowboys have won a playoff game?
A couple years back, like 1 or 2 years ago.
They
Dak
did.
has never won
They
a
just
playoff
won.
game.
They just won
Dak
a playoff
has
game.
never ever won a playoff game.
Right.
You sound stupid, right?
They literally.
I didn't
just
say
won.
he's never won one.
I mean,
He
Lamar's only won
definitely-
one. They've been in
He
the league
won
about
one.
Oh, why?
They just
Why?
beat the
I said
Giants.
the Cowboys. I did not say Lamar Jackson or Dak Prescott. I
Hey,
said
well,
they
the
just
Cowboys.
won a playoff game this year.
one. How many?
You
How many?
said when's the last time they won a playoff game?
last year.
Word for word. That's what you said.
Before last year? How many?
like the year
Maybe a
before.
year before that. They just can't win the big one.
They still trash. I hate
Well, okay. I'm not. I mean, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
count
yeah,
the Bucks,
yeah,
but
yeah,
Tom Brady's
How are
going
you not
away
going to
party.
count the Bucks?
you just
yeah.
said
He only beat
just said-
Tom Brady,
he just
Tom Brady's
said-
the defending champions, the Super Bowl winners of last year.
Cowboys have the best defense
Up there
player in
with
the
them.
league, mixed with Diggs, Gilmore.
Hey, there's some
Lawrence.
more cap
Offense the
crunch.
same, but added Brandon Cooks as a number 2 because that worked out so great when they had Amari
Wait a minute.
Cooper.
Wait a minute. Did
What do you
Aaron
mean it worked out so
Aaron
great? They were
Donald go
great.
to
They
the
took a step
Cowboys?
back when they lost to Amari Cooper.
Did Aaron Donald go to the Cowboys?
No.
Okay. All right then. That's not the best fucking defensive.
Micah
player.
Parsons is scarier nowadays than Aaron Donald.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
Oh,
Teams fear Micah Parsons.
You know what else they feared?
I'm saying
Darius Leonard when he's
Dallas
there.
Cowboys.
Bro's a dog.
Dak Prescott does not scare me.
Lamar Jackson doesn't scare me.
I don't know why.
Yeah, why would he?
Especially if I got to play
Oh
with the
my
Seahawks.
God.
If Dak doesn't
Ignorant.
and he does, what's the difference? Why do you? Why are you?
Because Lamar can run and
One-
throw the ball.
And has
Not
won
very
one
well.
single
So-
play.
Yes, he can.
not
So-
throw the ball very
So
well.
listen. So
No.
now when I go home
Ridiculous.
tonight, my first thing to Google is Dak Prescott versus Lamar.
I'm sorry, Lamar Jackson is never
And-
going to have the
And I'm
same
gonna
stats as
have to
Patrick
check
Mahomes.
I'm gonna have to check the stats because if Lamar's stats is
Oh my!
Prescottish,
We're going to have to talk about this in a different
Why-
way.
Yeah,
next week
yeah,
anyway.
Wire to Wire says Lamar can't throw the ball outside the numbers. I've already shut that down.
He can't. How'd you shut it down? I don't remember shit.
He definitely can't. He can throw outside the numbers, but they ain't going where it's supposed to.
Show me so many.
Anybody can throw it outside of the numbers.
Uh,
How many years has Lamar been active playing the league? How many?
checking
Six
down to
seasons?
Mark Andrews. Oh my god!
That's
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, that's
I mean, it sounds
So
like
look, Lamar.
What's a check down?
it
What's a
sounds-
check down?
Hold on, no.
There's nobody else open. Check down. It's 3rd and 3 instead of going for the big
and
play.
you go into
Andrews is the safest option. Yeah, that's just
It's always the safest.
that's check out. That's check down. Yeah.
Like
Check down could be first and 10, and you hit Andrews on the dig route because you don't have the ability to
for
hit
3 yards.
But look, the throwing ability is nowhere close. Lamar Jackson's played 2 less years and has almost less than half the yards. He has 12,000. Dak Prescott has 24.
Okay, I'm not arguing he's going to have that many yards when you run the ball because you don't have the ball anybody to throw the ball
You
to.
don't have the ability to throw the ball. I heard it. About
Why would you throw the ball if nobody's open? Make that make sense.
You got
Hey, here's one you could throw them open.
That happens all the time in the NFL. You got to make a read. You have to be able to go to the huddle and say, this is what we're going to do to get someone open.
We can't just justify.
If Peyton Manning could never throw anybody open, he wouldn't win a Super Bowl.
For all the Guys Huddles fans that's watching, man, Lamar Jackson is truly hated on the show.
He is, but
They can break it down.
Lamar,
way.
we'll see. Lamar just has a top 3.
But I remember if you guys go back and watch the old footage, you'll see Big Timmy say he would trade his trade for Lamar Jackson. I'm just saying.
I didn't say he wasn't better than the current quarterback. I'm
just letting you know. And Trey would have fucking took him at Green Bay after Aaron Rodgers left. He would have took him yesterday.
Hey, you know who else?
And you'd take him today.
I would have taken Taylor fucking Heineke too, but that doesn't mean shit.
Dylan says Lamar has a top 3 tight end his entire career. Thank you. I appreciate you.
First of all,
top 2.
First of all, you are a lie. The only quarterback that I want more than the one I want, we've already discussed.
Wire says good quarterbacks create receivers. Average quarterbacks need receivers to get open.
That's the truth.
No, I got this.
That's the truth. Great quarterbacks do create great wide receivers.
Completion percentage, Dak has him in. Pass yards, of course. Yards per attempt, he has him in. Yards per game passing, he has him in. Passing touchdowns, he has him in. The interceptions, of course, are going to be there, just like Lamar's fumbles are. His passer rating is higher. The rushing
What's his
yards,
passer rating?
97.8, higher than your quarterbacks. It doesn't matter what it is.
All I'm saying is if Aaron Rodgers bitch ass didn't have a Super Bowl and just had that.
Oh no, hold on.
I never said.
Let me finish.
Good.
I'm not done. This is going to get great.
Come on with it.
The rushing attempts and yards are clearly Lamar, and the yards per carry, but it's not like Dak doesn't average fucking 5 yards per rush, which is so horrible. That's usually around a league-leading running back stat, and he has 2 more rushing touchdowns than Lamar Jackson. Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson has been in his career.
Case closed.
I guess that. What's your argument now?
I guess
what's your argument? If you're not,
no.
If you're not scared of Dak Prescott, but you are of Lamar, what's the reason? I broke it down. What's your reason? I want to know what your reasoning here.
Game management.
He has a better everything.
Turnovers.
Your quarterback has hella fumbles to his interceptions, and you still are only
how many interceptions is
you're barking up the wrong tree, brother.
30 more interceptions in 2 years, so that's 15 a year, which is a normal pace, for people like that. But
did you hear the disrespect for normal people like that? Your quarterback's fucking normal.
Listen, we're gonna
hold on. I'm looking for fumbles. It's not popping up.
We still got to go over the toughest divisions here. I'm not trying to spiral into a whole.
First of all, we've already
didn't have an answer, Drew.
We've already spiraled.
Lamar has 40.
If I give Lamar the ball with 2 minutes to go, and I give Dak Prescott the ball with 2 minutes to go,
Lamar's gonna fumble and Dak's gonna.
You are out of your mind.
Who's throwing the interception?
Dak.
Dak is definitely right.
15
lose the ball before he can even grab it.
Wire to Wire says 15 led the league. That's not normal.
15 led the league. There's been plenty of years where people threw way higher than 15.
Trey, throw your laptop at Ryan's head. I'll buy you a new one. Dylan, listen, I'm telling you, listen. We're gonna move on to the divisions because I'm not.
Your quarterback.
By the way, they both have 2 Pro Bowls as well.
Yeah,
and 0 championships.
And Dak has the MVP
and more playoff wins.
But by the way, Dak has those 65 picks. Your quarterback has 42 fumbles and 38 interceptions. That's 80 turnovers to his 65. And I'm willing to bet he doesn't have 15 fumbles in his career because he doesn't run the ball like that. But we can go check if you want. That's the magic number. Is he has to have 15 fumbles. So the turnovers line up as well, since he has more rushing and passing touchdowns.
Trey is an evil motherfucker.
Is that what it boils down to? I'm asking.
Asking for a friend.
I know you got your handy dandy.
All right. So outside of what everybody says is the Eagles and San Francisco, what are the toughest divisions? I mean, I'm biased. I'm a Pittsburgh fan, so
AFC North's gonna be tough.
So I'm saying, my division is gonna be rough.
Who's number 1? Who's the toughest division? Everybody pick their
It's
number
got to
one.
be.
We'll go down the line. We'll start Ryan.
Then this is not a biased opinion at all.
Right, but that's what you say right before you say something biased. Because
Per PFF,
Well, you don't want to go off PFF on quarterback rankings.
go ahead. Go ahead.
AFC North. That I would say them or projected at my second best. And I know Trey's not going to agree with this, but I think
Well, we're on number one right now.
I think
so.
there's a potential that it's tied with the AFC East.
I'm with him. I'm with him with the AFC North.
I'm going NFC East.
PFF does give you one solid. They got Lamar above Jalen at 6
Whoa.
and Hurts at 7.
I mean, I'll take that because Jalen Hurts has a stacked team,
Hey,
and
can
anybody
somebody-
says otherwise is
Can somebody tell Trey put his guns up because he is bussing right now.
To see what PFF.
Dylan. You are fried.
Hey,
buddy.
go
I
ahead,
don't know
man.
what you're smoking.
I
Yeah.
got Ryan's division. the
Okay,
toughest
so it's
too.
3. I got
NFC East is smashing the AFC North. And what part are they smashing?
I think the
Well, wait a
Steelers
minute, wait a minute.
might be
What
better
you
than the
say?
Giants and the Redskins
The
this year.
Steelers are going to be a lot better than everybody fucking thinks.
I think the Steelers could be better than both the bottom.
And if we're
feeders
not,
in the NFC.
this I
As
promise.
long as your quarterback don't forget his second pair of gloves.
That's fine though.
Jalen Hurts played down the
We,
stretch.
I
He didn't
swear,
run
I
from the
wish
competition.
you would have got the quarterback that you hate the most. Like,
Like, okay, let's compare him. Okay,
That's all right.
best team in the division. You know, I'll give it to him. Bengals. Okay, Bengals and Eagles. Okay, then we got the Ravens. And
Sorry, man, but I told
you-
you so.
if you want to put the Cowboys up,
All right,
yeah.
who's your second best?
oh, I was going over the comment here.
Oh, sorry.
and then Pittsburgh.
He says NFC East is smashing the AFC North.
No, he's tweaking. Because listen, the first two, the first
Rookie of
two,
the year,
the
bro.
first two could line up just perfectly. But after that, you got Pittsburgh and Cleveland. That
Dak Prescott has 52
Bro,
fumbles.
he's looking at
Does
the
he? I didn't look it
PFF
up.
quarterback
Huh?
I
rankings,
didn't
and
get
Anthony
that far.
Richardson's 32.
52.
Yeah.
That's still not as much as 40 something in 5 years.
I told him to
we
report
have
the
we have
page.
moved on to toughest divisions, and Trey is still busting Orion right now.
Somebody else brought it up.
Okay.
Oh,
'Cause I
somebody
didn't get
hold
that
on,
far
hold on.
into it.
So we got the Eagles, Bengals, Ravens, Cowboys, Giants, Steelers,
we fucking
Browns.
way better than the
and the
Giants.
Browns and Redskins. I don't feel like that's even up for debate.
At all. The last two are sus as fuck, bro.
The
Like-
Giants with no Saquon could be a 6-12, 6-11 team.
Wire says y'all looked up Dak's fumbles yet? Y'all just gonna breeze over that?
No, you told me not
Yeah.
to. So I stopped there. But if he has 52, you got me on turnovers, but he still has
I
you
mean,
on
listen, we,
Dylan-
everything
we
else.
have to stop Trey because he'll go down a fucking rabbit hole.
Dylan says
on
discrediting Jalen
Murphy.
Hurts because his team is good is fucking insane. But just
No, it's not. I discredit Tom Brady for it all the time. Trust me, it's not insane.
Yeah, and we don't like that.
I
take
do it
either.
all the time.
Okay, second best division. Dylan, here I give it to you. If it makes you feel any better, no, I won't. I'm just kidding. AFC East. I'm going second best. Just because I think that on paper those teams could be better than the AFC.
So elaborate.
NFC
So elaborate.
East.
Who's the best team in the AFC East?
Who's the best team? Healthy, everything goes their way. It's got to be the Dolphins.
I'm gonna have to
Their defense is
cut it.
phenomenal.
Did you tell them to cut it?
I'm gonna have to cut it.
The amount of teams that made the
Hey,
playoffs is because the NFC is so trash. Dylan, what are you not
Look,
understanding?
hey, you want to know what Dylan's lucky for?
That he's an Eagles fan.
No, Dylan's lucky that the Rams and the Cardinals both suck ass this year because the NFC West would be a tough contender with the Niners and the Seahawks
Oh yeah.
for giving his division a run for their money.
In NFC East,
So you picked the AFC East, right?
yeah, this is second best. What about you, Jay?
One more time. I'm sorry.
Second best division in football right now for the 2023 season projected.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead on a limb, and I know people are not gonna like this, but I'm gonna have to say the Trey's Green Bay division. I think every team in that division is good except for Green Bay.
Hey, we still got a good defense. And
No,
and a
what I'm
solid
saying-
run game.
It's not even the best. It's not even necessarily the best. We're talking about like the toughest.
Yeah, I know.
What I mean, toughest is like I could see that honestly.
Like you're not going to that division and getting no easy wins, bro. There's no like, oh well, we got Chicago this week.
Well, they were
Oh,
3-13.
Or we got Detroit this week.
Yeah, I agree. That is a good point.
Or we got Minnesota. This is
He didn't
Easy
say
win.
top division, Gene. He said toughest. There's a difference. Top division is I don't consider. that to be
I'm
the
going
same.
AFC North my second.
Gene says put him on a TikTok.
AFC West. That's who I got.
Okay.
AFC West.
If
Third,
the
third
Denver
I got.
Broncos show up, bro, they're gonna be a top team. in
Trey's
AFC.
living on a prayer
Bro,
over there.
My
their
mama,
defense.
he is out in Denver right now.
Their defense was Super Bowl caliber last year. They held teams to an average of like 17 points. If they can score 3 fucking touchdowns a game, they win out every fucking game.
Hold on, we got some comments coming in.
They have a running back who can score about 1 a game. Russell Wilson should be able to throw about 2 a game. The defense is going to chime in with touchdowns occasionally.
Dylan says Trey claims Tom Brady had. Before you rebuttal this, we're going to go over our third one. Says has had Hall of Fame wide receivers his entire career.
He made everyone.
And then so our third toughest, I'll give the NFC East is the third toughest division. And that's borderline. Only because, like, listen, we've already went over it. You got the Eagles in the 49ers. And then you can literally draw some names out the hats to figure out the next one. Cowboys.
Eagles and 49ers. Oh, you're talking about the NFC as a whole.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that's why their division, they had 3 teams from this because everybody was dog shit.
There's a lot of dog shit teams in the NFC right now.
But
There's a whole dog shit division.
Who's your third toughest, Jason?
You know what I love about this part? The word South will come out of no one's mouth.
The last two. They had to pick the worst.
NFC or AFC. Worst divisions.
Then I'm gonna have to ride with Trey. Then I'm gonna have to ride with the Broncos division as far as third.
Respectable.
Yeah,
I also have the.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Dylan says
Broncos.
NFC East, AFC North. All right, Dylan. I might just have to take the headset off on that one, buddy.
sometimes all subscribers aren't good.
I got the third as the AFC East with Aaron Rodgers and them. Barring everyone plays up to par, then they're going to be good over there. Everybody should, except the Patriots, sad ass, and the Bills are going to lose in the playoffs.
Number 4.
Number 4 is going to come in, I think, in my opinion, AFC West, because they have a great team in that division, and then they have the Chargers that are a good team, and then it falls off until proven otherwise. The Raiders were looking good, and then I just felt like they were walking, and then the whole fucking ground caved in.
If you watch NFL football every year, the Raiders like to start off 4-0 and then
fucking lose every other game.
Never
Especially
win.
if they can't, a quarterback that they don't have, a running back.
First of
And
all,
6
stop.
people get locked up.
Oh yeah, they should be on the NFL Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, they should be next. They should definitely be next. all knocked up. Why was the Arizona a part of it anyway? Like
It's just random teams every year.
Yeah, I would say
not
that's they're not.
Dylan says,
Okay,
please
so
do
this
$100
my question before we get off of here
Uh-huh.
is, how does everybody feel about what D Hop landed?
Oh, I forgot we kind of skipped over that. That'll be our last thing here, but
I'm not very happy about it.
I think D Hop. I have the answer. D Hop's broke.
And receivers go. Hold on.
Money wise,
Yeah, broke.
And also, that's where receivers go to die.
I mean, yeah, Andre Johnson.
Quarterbacks go to the Colts.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he's gonna win a ring, but it's
Oh, he's not.
It's
He's not going
bad-
to win a ring. I will
It's not
say it.
bad for the Titans because now you can't stack the box. You can either stack the box and worry about Henry, or
And they have
and
Bob
th-
Trees.
and then you leave D Hop out there 1-on-1 running highlight routes on your guy all game, or you can play a little coverage, drop coverage, and Derrick Henry gets to run over your 5-man box all game.
So I'm thinking the Titans must think it's their year.
Hey, they have to.
Because
Willis,
Derrick Henry's
Will
getting up there.
Levis.
D Hop obviously he's not young,
Hey, don't
and
say-
Ryan Tannehill was on the chopping
don't
block.
say that name too loud.
Right, like those 3 main people right there are damn near out of there within the next 2 years.
I think I can flip it.
Pat,
Derrick Henry was already on the trading block.
Oh yeah. So was Simmons. I don't ever know how to say it.
Pat do not like Will Levis. Let's not bring that name up.
But we appreciate y'all taking the time today, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Catch us in. We're going to try to get in between, 9 and 10.
Yeah, make sure you catch us on Thursday night for our exclusive show featuring Ryan and Trigg and our friends. Make sure you also check out our Sunday all wrestling show, which is lit. Like we go all the way in on a wrestling show. We got haters and everything. So just know, man, it's a lot.
We got haters making dummy accounts. Just
like we appreciate everybody who checks in with us, man, and all our supporters. We went from low numbers to mid numbers, and now we're on our way to the next level. So we really appreciate all you guys.
Y'all have a good one.